So what's up guys, Sam here, and we are back with the December edition of the top Android apps. This time I'm featuring 10 applications that I have no doubt you'll absolutely love. So get your phone ready, sit back, relax, and let's get started. So first up today we have Trip Planner Sigic, which is basically like having your own personal travel guide in your pocket. Not only will this app give you suggestions of places to visit whilst traveling, even allowing you to navigate to them when offline, but it will also give you important information about these places, as well as weather forecasts and the really useful option of syncing all of this information across multiple devices to ensure you're in sync with the people that you're traveling with. On top of all of this, it just gives you a super nice layout of your travel itinerary, giving you the ability to quickly look at what's coming up at a glance without having to sift through pages and folders and so on. What I really like about this app is that if you're someone who likes to kick it old school every once in a while, you can actually print your itineraries out so that you have a hard copy backup. This would definitely come in handy if you're traveling with the olds or someone who does not have this sort of a device or the confidence to work one, then this will provide them with comfort for days. If you're planning a trip anytime soon, then I recommend downloading this app and giving it a try. Second on our list today is a productivity and note-taking app called Monospace. This app takes note-taking to a whole nother level, making the whole experience ultra minimal and ultra user-friendly. It's been built from the ground up with a lot of the regular note-taking features being stripped away to provide users with an essentials-only note-taking experience. So not only is this note-taking app visually pleasing to the eye with 2 color theme options available, dark and light, but it also has some really great functionality, which is why I've picked it to be included in this video. Firstly, it's super easy to format your text in order to create notes that are unique and attractive. So highlighting your text will prompt you with an essentials only formatting menu, which allows you to make your text bold, italics, bigger or smaller, dot pointed, or even quoted text. In addition to that, hashtags replaces the standard folder system with this app, meaning that if at any point you put a specific hashtag into your note, that will then assign it to a collection of notes with that same hashtag. You can also place multiple hashtags within a single note, and as expected, that note will then appear within several different collections. So the app takes care of all the file and folder organization for the user. All I can say is that if you're a serial note taker, or even if you're not, this app is definitely worth trying out. Next, we have PhotoMath Camera Calculator, an educational app that basically turns your camera into a mathematics wizardry beast. All you have to do is point your camera toward a math problem of your choosing, and PhotoMath will perform some crazy voodoo magic, showing you the answer to your problem as well as a detailed step-by-step method of how it was solved. What's awesome is that this app isn't just limited to printed text either, but it can also detect handwritten text, which is going to make solving those tough equations a breeze. But I think the fact that this application lets you in on how the problems were solved actually makes this app a powerful tool for students, parents, and teachers alike, as you can actually begin to understand and comprehend just how the equations were solved. Check this app out for sure. After that, we have Limbo, and heed this warning, this game is full-on addictive. I found myself wanting to kill just about 10 minutes playing Limbo, and then looking at the clock an hour later trying to stop myself from playing. It's that damn good. So this is an adventure platform game with a similar style of gameplay to Leo's Fortune, which I have featured on this channel before, but I would definitely go as far to say that this game is even better. It's a game drenched in black and white, and there is no music to be heard, or at least as far as I'd gotten in the game, but don't let that put you off. This game is both incredibly beautiful to look at, as well as audibly pleasing to listen to as well. The concept of this game surrounds a boy entering Limbo in an attempt to find his sister, but that's actually just taken from the Google Play Store description, because upon opening and starting this game, you are literally thrust straight into playing without any backstory whatsoever. That only serves to add to the mystery and appeal of this game, and I think it's why it makes it so addictive, because you just want to find out what the heck is going on. I'm not going to say any more about this app because without a doubt I want you to do yourself a favor and download this game right now and start playing. Coming in next on our list is Bring Shopping List, and there are no bonus points awarded to those who can guess what this app is for, but just in case you hadn't figured it out, Bring is a shopping app of sorts that allows users to plan and manage their grocery shopping. Perhaps the standout feature of this app is the ability to share the shopping list with really whoever you need to, and so this enables everyone, let's say in your household for example, to be aware of the things that need to be bought, and this obviously saves a lot of money and time, because as long as you have your phone with you at the shops, you're not buying duplicate items or forgetting items that your household is in need of. In addition to that, perhaps one of the most useful features I've found for myself is the crazy amount of pre-made shopping list templates, which allow you to create different shopping lists for the different areas of your life. So you will obviously most likely have a shopping list for your home with one set of grocery items, but then you might have another shopping list for your work office, which you can then share with your colleagues. Perhaps you might also create a shopping list for going away on holidays, and so again, this can be shared with the right people too. And then under each category is a massive list of grocery items, which if you're anything like me, you will find ridiculously helpful because so often I can't even think of what I need to buy because it's not right there in front of me. So this may even save you when you're out shopping and you can't place your finger on the thing you know you need to get. Definitely check this app out if you get the chance. Following that, we have Fluenta, and this is an app that generates super smart and creative AI responses to your messages to either save yourself from having to type or to simply save you the effort of coming up with witty responses. Now, this app is not a dedicated messages app, and in fact, it works in conjunction with whatever existing messaging app you use, but each time you receive a message notification, Fluenta will drop down its own heads up notification, giving you the chance to either write an inline reply to the message, or you can hit smart reply, which is where this app really shines. So let's say, for example, someone sends you a message asking you to call them. Well, if you tap smart reply, then you get 10 unique reply options to send directly back to them, including, yeah, sure, smiley face, sure man, I can, what's your number, plus plenty more. Let's say someone messages you asking, when are you coming again? Well, Fluenta will give you options such as hopefully soon, tomorrow night, Thursday, whenever you want, next month, this week, and heaps more that will most likely cover whatever your natural response might have been. It also personalizes the responses to sound a little bit more like you actually do, using colloquial language that you would use normally in messaging conversations. I think there's still a little way to go in the overall design of this app. For example, I would love for the pop-ups to resemble the actual Android heads-up notifications, so it was a little more subtle. But aside from that, this is a great little unique app that I'm sure lots of you will find very useful. Now, if you're someone who likes the sound of hosting your own radio show, well, now you can with Spreaker Studio. This app basically transforms your smartphone into a fully equipped radio studio, and it allows you to broadcast pre-recorded or live podcasts while adding music tracks and sound effects on the go. So it has a super easy to use interface with a big red record button, an effects tab that triggers certain sound effects to play as you go, and a playlist tab to play any music you might want to include in your show. If you're podcasting live, there's also a chat tab to interact with any listeners. You also have the ability to individually control the volume of any element, whether that be the microphone, the music, or the sound effects, and you can even turn on features such as auto ducking, which will automatically lower the playlist and sound effects volume by a predetermined amount when you start talking, which will give you smoother transitions. Additionally, this app is also a social media platform of sorts, which is one of the ways in which you can actually build your audience of listeners. And you can interact or listen to other shows using this app, or as previously mentioned, broadcast your show live to any willing listeners. Once again, if you're an aspiring creator of some sort, or perhaps you just want to fiddle with a cool app like this, then definitely check out the description below and get recording. After that, what would our list be without an icon pack of some sort? And I have a ripper for you today. This is the Rugose icon pack, and as you can see, this gives your icons that creased paper retro look that I know you'll dig. Each icon has the same rounded shape, so if you're looking to get an ultra clean setup happening, then these uniform icon packs are definitely a great way to get started. The app features over 1,400 high quality icons, and each have this great unique look to them whilst also being super minimal. So I'm not going to say any more except that you should definitely have a go at this icon pack. Following that, we have Hexie Launcher, and this is a super unique style launcher for your home screen, and one that you will either love or hate. It's made by the SwiftKey guys, so you know it's got something going for it, and as you can see, this launcher organizes your home screen into a hexagonal grid. So in reality, this launcher kind of ditches the home screen, and instead this is more of a glorified app drawer, and it actually organizes your home screen automatically with a central hexagon that contains apps that the launcher learns are most important to you. This is obviously designed to save you time, and I love the creativity of a launcher that learns your smartphone habits as it goes. There is also a search bar which allows you to filter apps for quicker access, and thankfully you can still add widgets should you feel the need to. All in all, a super unique launcher that you may or may not like, but it's always fun trying out new launchers, so why not give it a go? And rounding off our list today is TickTick, an app that I recently featured in the Best Nova Launcher Setup series. And this app is a powerful to-do list and task management tool which makes creating to-do lists and managing your agenda fun again. Well, maybe not fun, but you know what I mean. Anyway, the full-blown app is a fairly standard to-do list application, but it's the widget side of things I think that makes this app stand out against the rest. It allows you to create these ultra minimal widget to-do lists, and this means adding something to or checking your to-do list for whatever reason is all within one swipe. On top of that, you can also set differing priority levels for reminders, as well as location reminders to go along with the standard time reminders, meaning you can set a reminder to empty the bin as soon as you get to your house after work. Aside from that, it is a fairly reliable to-do list app, but if you're someone who loves a clean phone setup but also need your to-do list easily accessible, then this app is definitely worth checking out. But anyway, that's it for this video. Hopefully you enjoy these apps, and as always, links to each of them will be in the description below. And if you're interested in seeing some behind the scenes of this YouTube channel, then feel free to follow me on Snapchat. But aside from that, thanks for watching, and I will catch you guys later.